we just get an extra week to stew in our misery, which is tough, which is pretty tough. But I was looking ahead, and I think there should be some good games. Fingers crossed, obviously, but without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So you should be able to see this about now. As per usual, we're familiar with the system, AFC, NFC, and then NFC. So this is not going to go in order of chronological. So we're not going to start with Thursday games. We're just going to go kind of top to bottom because it's just easier and it looks cleaner, to be honest. So, all right, Texans versus Ravens. Texans played pretty well last week. They were playing a bad team, so I don't know what to think about that. Their defense is scary still, and their offense, CJ Stroud, is... I don't know how to think about this one because the Ravens, I think after last week's game against the Chiefs where they looked horrible, they looked really bad. They have 8 or 9 of their starters out. So I don't really know how to feel about this. I think that the Texans, if they did win a game against an actual really tough opponent, well, tough. If you have 8 starters out, you're not in top shape. You know what I mean? So I think I still got to take the Ravens at home. But this one is one to watch out for. I think the Texans may be able to sneak one away. Sneak a W in Baltimore. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Raiders at Colts. See, okay. I said this going into last week where if the Colts performed well against the Rams, I would consider them one of the better teams in the NFL. I don't know where what their power ranking is or anything like that, but they looked pretty good. They were going back and forth with the Rams that entire game. Daniel Jones had some interceptions, which kind of made it difficult, but it was a competitive game for the most part. The Raiders, Geno Smith is throwing picks left and right. Their offense doesn't look at times it looks really good, at times it looks really bad. Their offensive line cannot block to save their lives, so that Ashton Genty is getting beaten to the ground before he even passes the line of scrimmage on some handoffs, which is insane. I think I'm going to take the Colts here. I feel for Raiders. I have a subscriber, RJ is goated, so shout out to you. I feel like you watch every one of my videos, so I really appreciate that, but I'm pretty sure you're a Raiders fan because you're always talking about the Raiders. But I feel for you, man, because I feel like they're there and they just can't do it. They just get to the last. It's like Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the hill. You're just getting there and then it falls back, and it's just come on, man. You're so close. You're so close. I am a big Raiders believer though. So I don't know. I think the Colts will win though, unfortunately. Patriots at Bills. I think this is gonna be a fun game. Do I think that the Bills are gonna kick the crap out of the Patriots? Yes. Good on the Patriots for putting up, I think it was 42 or 45, maybe, something like that. It wasn't on a top team, right? It was still on it was on a team that's not particularly great. I feel like it's a diplomatic way to say that. And the Bills are 4-0, and they're playing at home. So I'm going to take the Bills. I think this will be fun to watch. Drake May looks better every week. Their defense looks pretty okay. I don't think they have a single receiver that isn't a part-time Uber driver, respectfully. But what's this guy? Xavier Worthy. He came back and that offense looked completely different. I do think that it's gonna be a tough game for the Chiefs, but I think the Chiefs are ultimately gonna win that one. Next game. Whoop. What's happening? Sorry, my iPad's freaking out right now. Vikings at Browns. My God, okay, here's my thing. I can't take the Browns out of a W because their defense is just like, it's really freaking good. And Minnesota's a little beat up right now. I don't know if JJ McCarthy is going to be playing. I don't think so. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think he is. And Minnesota struggled last week. So, oh wait, is this in the UK? Oh crap, I didn't even see that until right now. Well, that'll be fun. I might take the Browns in this one to win. I don't trust the Browns offense at all, but I trust their defense. And Myles Garrett, we trust. I'm gonna take the Browns. I might regret that pick. I don't know. We'll see. Cowboys at Jets. Alright. I hate the Cowboys right now. They're my least favorite team in football. I don't even care if you're a Dallas fan. I'm so mad after last week. I'm so mad. So mad. I feel for the Jets. 0-4, man. That's tough. They just lost to the Dolphins. Man. I will tell you one thing. The Cowboys' offense looks incredible. George Pickens against the Packers defense, which was supposed to be one of the best in the NFL. We were Swiss cheese, man. We were Swiss cheese. We had a bunch of holes in our defense everywhere. Like, we couldn't stop anything they were doing. I feel like, well, their defense, though, is bad. Like, if you throw the ball downfield against the Cowboys, you're going to be making those yards. You know what I mean? Like, they're not particularly great on passing defense. The run, they're not bad against, I thought, from what I saw against the Packers. But, you know, I think the Jets are going to struggle, and it's going to be at home, and they're 0-4. Or, wait, hold on. Let me just double check. Yeah, they're 0-4, which is tough. I don't know if this is the one that they win. I could see them winning it, but I could also see them getting blown out. So God, I hate the fact that I'm taking the Cowboys right now, but I'm going to. Sorry, Jets fans. I really wish I could be on your side. I really do. Ooh, this next week is gonna be good. Broncos and at Philadelphia Eagles. That could be good. The Eagles just look. I mean, they're beating good teams, like good teams. And they're at home. And to be honest, they ain't passing the ball. So, like, you might have one of the best corners, if not the best corner in the game. But if they're not throwing the ball, he's useless. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to say about that. I'm gonna take the Eagles. I think it'll be a closer game than. Yeah, I could see that being like a one possession, like a one touchdown game, maybe. But yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. All right, next game. Oh God, sorry to both of these teams. I don't want to watch this. Dolphins at Panthers. I know, like, Dolphins fans are happy that they got the W against the Jets, but man, you almost lost. Like, it was 27-21. Like, it wasn't like you blew them out of the water. Their offense looked capable for the first time in, well, I think they've had 2 games so far where they've looked somewhat decent. And then the other 2 games, they've looked awful. The Panthers, you know, they had that game against the Falcons where they played well, but they've gotten just steamrolled by pretty much everyone else. So, don't know who to take here, to be honest. I could see Tyreek Hill also just got, he tore, 5 ligaments in his knee, and he also dislocated it, which, of course, you tear all your ligaments, your freaking kneecap's gonna be in your ankle, you know what I mean? I feel for him, though. That sucks. That really sucks. I, totally forgot about that until right now. But I don't know who to pick here, guys. I'm pretty in the middle between them. Oh, man. I might take the Panthers. I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe the Panthers will capitalize on injuries or whatever. I don't know. Next game, Titans at Cardinals. Titans are bad. Cardinals I don't fully trust, but I think they're better than the Titans, and they're at home, so I'm going to take the Cardinals. Commanders at Chargers. That'll be a good game. Chargers looked bad last week. They lost to the Giants. I was going to say Jets for a second, but they lost to the Giants. Jackson Dart got his first career W. And the Commanders lost to the Raiders. What was that, 2 weeks ago? Who did they play last week? I forget. Yeah, I believe they lost, though. Let me see here. They're 2-2. Let me just click on this real quick. Oh, yeah. Okay, they lost to the Falcons. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so, coming off a loss there. I think Jaden Daniels comes back this week, though, so that'll be a big boon for the Commanders. I think Terry McLaurin is also back. So that'll be a really good game. I think Joe Alt got hurt. So I might take the Commanders. I still believe in the Chargers. I think they had an off week. But I think that Washington coming back, or having some players coming back, I think will really help them. This is another tough one. There's some tough games here, man. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to take Washington. Sorry, guys. Alright, this next one, I don't even have to think about. Lions at Bengals. Bengals are at home, sure, but they're bad. They're pretty bad. Defensively, I don't really see a whole lot from them. Offensively, I'm not really seeing a whole lot either. So, I'm gonna take the Lions. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that pick. I feel pretty confident about that. Alright, the last 3 games, because we have 4 teams on bye. We got Niners at Rams. Oof. 49ers had a tough loss last week, but I don't think they're going to be able to come back and beat the Rams. The Rams look good. I like the Rams. Offensively, the Rams looked good. Defensively, I think they're pretty solid. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams at home. Against a beat up and quite frankly broken down 49ers team. I'm gonna take the Rams over the Niners. It might be close, but I think the Rams are gonna come on top. Oof. Next game here, Giants at Saints. I could buy into the hype train of Jackson Dart. Last week the Saints put up a lot more points on the Bills than I was expecting them to. So I think that the Saints could be something. Malik Neighbors got hurt. So I don't know who they're going to throw to. I might take the Saints at home. I think Jackson Dart might have a bit of a come to Jesus moment where teams have a little bit more film on him with this roster, this Giants roster. Last game, Buccaneers at Seahawks. Buccaneers at Seahawks. last week, but just a tough interception to end that drive. Oh, my finger's like hovering above the Buccaneers screen right now. I'm like going back and forth in my head. I think that the Buccaneers are a good pick. I don't know. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers. I'm just gonna go with my gut. And then of course on bye we have Pittsburgh Steelers, Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers, and the Atlanta Falcons. So 4 teams. Just to run through our picks, in case you forgot, we have the Ravens over the Texans, the Colts over the Raiders, the Bills over the Patriots, the Chiefs over the Jaguars, the Browns over the Vikings, the Cowboys over the Jets, the Eagles over the Broncos, the Panthers over the Dolphins, Cardinals over Titans, Washington. I was going to say San Diego for a second. R.I.P. The Commanders over the Chargers. Sorry guys, if there's any Chargers fans out there. Should have never moved. Freaking love San Diego. It's a great city. Lions over Bengals. Rams over Niners. Saints over Giants. And the Bucks over the Seahawks. So, and yeah, I feel okay. After last week going how it did, I believe in no God. I have no hope for my picks, to be honest. So, but it is what it is. It's all fun and games. I'm not getting hurt. You're not getting hurt. I couldn't say no one's getting hurt by this because we just saw like top players get hurt last week, which is really tough, but sorry. But yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know who your team's playing, if they are playing this week, of course. Let me know if you disagree with any of my picks. I'm curious. After last week, I don't think anyone's going to have any faith in what I say. It's okay. I get it. I'm just a dude on a screen talking about football. It's alright. I'm not offended. Yeah. So, thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate you tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing, watching. What else is there? Sharing, or yeah, I don't know. Whatever options you have, I appreciate you doing them. Yeah, this was my video, and I think I'm gonna end it here. So, thank you everyone.